Happy Friday and happy holidays, folks. 'Twas the week before Christmas, and markets have been trying their best to stay on the nice list. Unsurprisingly, it's been a quiet week, and rates markets have improved across the board. 10-year Treasury yields are lower by a little over 4 basis points, down to about 4.15%, and mortgage rates are better by about the same amount versus where we closed them last Friday. Powering this rally has been a story that we've visited several times this year, and that is bad news is good news. We're finally getting caught up on data releases, although I can't say the impact of the shutdown is fully worked through the system. The data, while finally being timely, isn't exactly clean quite yet. Um, Jobs reports for both October and November were released on Tuesday and provided some confirmation of continued weakness. October showed a loss of 157,000 jobs, due mostly to losses in government payrolls. But remember, the deferred resignation program that was offered as part of the Doge efforts expired in September. So much of this isn't actually new job losses, but rather the expiration of severance packages from earlier this year. Going back to the point of the data not being clean yet, October was also an incomplete sample, so there's reason to question its accuracy. That being said, November payrolls didn't look great either. The economy added a meager 64,000 new jobs, and the unemployment rate increased two ticks from 4.4 to 4.6%. That makes four consecutive months of rising unemployment. So while the data might not be pristine, when taken in the context of the trend we've seen over several months, markets are really consolidating around the notion that softness in labor markets should remain an operative concern for the Fed, and that's keeping hopes alive for one more rate cut sometime in early 2026. Inflation data was fairly plentiful, but didn't do anything to buck the trend either. The consumer price index came in much lower than expected. So much lower, in fact, that market participants took one look and basically said, yeah, that can't quite possibly be right. And they're probably not wrong. Between dirty data and the fact that this report covered peak holiday discounting season, it's likely that we'll return to more realistic and higher inflation readings in early 2026. Markets did rally off the data, but not nearly as much as one might expect with such a dramatic improvement in what has been such a consistently sticky issue. This was the last full trading week of the year, so don't expect much activity over the next 2 weeks. Don't expect much activity out of me either, as this will be the final rates rundown for 2025. I wish you all the very best for this holiday season, and we will see you once we kick off what I hope will be a productive and prosperous 2026. Have a great one, folks.